One final thing, one most essential final thing I want to mention that should be a part of your toolkit. And that is dua. Don't forget. Don't forget dua. Listen, brothers, this is very important. Listen to this. This is very, very important. We're nearly going to finish this session, so let's just focus now. Very important. Allah does not need you to give da'wah. Allah does not need you to be a da'i. Allah does not need you to call anyone to Islam. If Allah wants to guide a person to Islam, He will guide them. I will tell you a story. There is a brother who gives da'wah in Mexico. Yeah? In Mexico. One of the things he does, is the brother suggested already, he attends book fairs. And he sets up a bookstall with Islamic books. And he uses that as a means to give da'wah. So one day he's in this book fair in this town, and this guy comes. He's so excited. And he says, I'm a Muslim, I'm a Muslim. At last I've seen some Muslims. And he is begging this brother, come to me to my village. I want you to come and see our masjid. Brothers and sisters, we're going to take a short break. Don't go away. We'll be back soon, inshallah. Assalamu alaikum, brothers and sisters. Welcome back. He says, I'm a Muslim, I'm a Muslim. At last I've seen some Muslims. And he is begging this brother, come to me to my village. I want you to come and see our masjid. He said, this village is in the mountains. It's far away. But this brother was so enthusiastic and he was so insane, he couldn't say no. So he traveled into the mountains, got to this village, went to the guy's house. You know what the masjid was? It was a piece of corrugated iron that they had put over an area they had set aside on the side of the house, and they turned that into the masjid. So he went to the house, and the time for salah came. So this guy says, I'm going to make the call to prayer. So he stands there, raises his hands, and goes, Dios es muchos grandos. Dios es muchos. He starts making adhan. I'm not sure that that's actually what the Spanish for God is great. Something like that. Dios es muchos grandos. The God is the most great, right? He is saying adhan in Spanish. So the brother is thinking, oh my God, what have I come? Some new deviated sect, some new bid'ah that we never heard of before. What is this? Then he says, brother, you know, the adhan has to be made in Arabic. And anyway, the story at the end of this is that these two guys used to try to educate themselves by reading the encyclopedia. And one day they came across the entry on Islam. When they read the entry on Islam in the encyclopedia, they said, this is the true religion. This is the religion. And the encyclopedia taught them, it taught how the call to prayer, how the Muslims pray. The encyclopedia had all of that information. They became Muslim and learned their Islam from this encyclopedia. And almost definitely this was written by a non-Muslim. Meaning no one gave them da'wah. Allah wanted to guide them to Islam. Allah guided them to Islam. Allah does not need you or me to give anyone da'wah. Wallahi, you need to give da'wah. For you. You need to give it for yourself. Not because Allah needs it. If Allah wants to guide a people, He will guide them. True or not? So first of all, you make dua. Maybe you're in a situation. You're flying, you're in the train, you're in an airplane. Next to you is someone. Oh Allah, help me to give da'wah to this person. Give me a way to give da'wah to this person. That's the first thing. Start with dua. If you're giving da'wah and you get stuck, you don't know what to say, ask Allah to help you. Ask Allah to give you the words. Ask Allah to open the heart of this person to Islam. And when you're giving da'wah, why don't you ask that person to make dua as well? Yeah? So this is very important and we forget it a lot. We should make dua to Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala sincerely, because we are the ones who need to give da'wah. He is not the one who needs us to give da'wah. We need to give da'wah. Okay? Now I'm going to give you